this election madness keeping you up at night? Yeah, me too. Stick around to the end of this video. I have just the thing for better sleep. Beam's Dream Powder. What is it about Donald Trump? What is it about Donald Trump's compulsion to not let a negative story that is just decimating his campaign at this moment die? He just won't let it go. Joe Biden made an offhand and stupid remark relative to campaign strategy, certainly. I don't know that it's untrue, but it was a misstep for him to say that Trump supporters are garbage. Many Trump supporters are garbage. It's undeniable. It's a self-evident truth that we've all come to understand. The same kind of controversy surrounded when Hillary Clinton said that, something about the basket of deplorables. They all ran with that too. Ignoring the fact that Donald Trump has said horrible things about Kamala Harris supporters, about Hillary Clinton supporters, about Americans in general, and we'll get to that. But the other thing that I want to talk about Donald Trump is this bizarre obsession with cosplaying. He just puts on a costume to try to appeal to the working man, the working class in America. Very strange. Donald Trump got off the plane yesterday dressed in a road guard vest, in a reflective safety vest, traipsed onto the tarmac, came out to the press, said something about 250 million Americans aren't garbage, but I'll tell you who is garbage, but I'm not going to say that or something. But he gets off the plane with the stupid road guard vest on. I don't know what they're called. That's what we call them in the Marine Corps, a road guard vest. And then proceeds to walk to the truck where he almost eats shit. He grabs for the handle. Anyway, we'll show you that video, watch what he says, and then I'll remind you about exactly how Donald Trump does feel about Kamala Harris supporters.
250 million people are not garbage. I can tell you who the real garbage is, but we won't say that.
All right, guys, full camera.
Right here, keep coming. Right.
You caught that, right? Where he almost ate shit. Fantastic, beautiful moment. Could not have scripted it better myself. Thank you, Donald Trump. Look, Donald Trump, this is a manufactured conspiracy or controversy, excuse me. It's absolutely stupid of Joe Biden. It's a gift to the Donald Trump campaign in the final days to call the Trump supporters garbage, even though, one, they are, two, Donald Trump has said this and worse about Kamala Harris supporters. This is just from last month.
And it's not her, it's the people that surround her. They're scum. They're scum. And they want to take down our country. They are absolute garbage.
Also, I mean, look, we all know Donald Trump is a liar and a hypocrite, and the movement is just a movement of hypocrisy. That it's do as I say, not as I do. Rules for thee, but not for me. It's all of this. But what's very funny about this particular moment of Donald Trump's cosplay is that they don't even try to mask it. They get him in the trash truck after he almost eats shit on the tarmac, and then they just drive him around in circles on the airport tarmac, not like out on the flight deck. They're not even like going to a place like Vivek Ramaswamy did and where there's trash. It's just him in a trash truck that's emblazoned with, I mean, the metaphor is just rich that he's driving around in a garbage truck with his name on it, driving around to nowhere. Watch this. all of this, by the way, continuing to keep the story about the comedian in the news cycle, the guy who was an invitee of the Donald Trump campaign to speak at Madison Square Garden, who said that Puerto Rico, and by extension Puerto Ricans, are garbage. I got a clip. Before I get to that though, let's go through Donald Trump's costume wearing. Let's go through Donald Trump's obsession with making himself look like a tough guy. Of course, we've got this real picture, by the way. The picture with the I mean, he looks like a garbage man blow-up doll. If you have a fetish for an orange painted goon, this is your guy. This is it. Byron Donalds in the background clicking pictures. Corey Lewandowski and Boris Epstein clicking pictures. He wore it to the rally, too. Off the plane with the road guard vest, at the trash costume party. I mean, it is Halloween after all, right? And this is coming on the heels of Donald Trump in his McDonald's costume, because that's what this is. I would say cosplay, and I guess that costume is in the cosplay thing. But this is just a costume party for Donald Trump, who's not a working person, who's never actually done work with his hands ever in his life. Ever in his life. Remember when Donald Trump cosplayed as a working man in a semi-truck at the White House, putting on his, what he thinks, I guess, is the working man tough guy face? Or using the same working man tough guy face, when they slapped a hard hat on him. And he's, yeah, I'm a hard working guy. Yeah, I printed pictures. Yeah, I do my pre-production work. Huh? Here's one more funny than cosplay, because Donald Trump has long said that he was could have gone pro or minor league baseball player, was just a phenomenal baseball player, yet is terrified, utterly petrified to catch this baseball. Very good. Here's Donald Trump cosplaying as a Christian after he gassed peaceful protesters in the street. And here he is with another Bible that he's actually grifting off of, the God Bless the USA Bible, with the handwritten lyrics to God Bless the USA. And of course, it wouldn't be Christian related if we didn't show you Donald Trump playing costume, playing dress up as someone who's receiving prayers from the faithful. And there are literally dozens of these photos of Donald Trump having hands laid upon him with the Christians giving him the blessing of Jesus. Come on. It's all way too much with all, I mean, look at this one with his goofy, can't even contain his laughter grin on his face as they performatively lay hands on him and anoint him with oil and the prayers from on high of Jesus the Christ. They're all playing a role here. They're all cosplaying. And then let me leave you with this. This is Donald Trump. Again, not one to let a story die. This is his excuse once again about not knowing the comedian. Didn't know him. Who is he? What is the deal? I don't know. I've heard this thing. The guy was maybe there. I don't know. Who knows? While sitting in the trash truck with the costume on. Check this out.
I don't know anything about the comedian. I don't know who he is. I've never seen him. I heard he made a statement, but it was just a statement that he made. He's a comedian. What can I tell you? I know nothing about him. I don't know why he's there. You put comedians up, and I guess he went on earlier in the show. I don't know who he is.
Get a load of that answer. I don't know anything about the comedian. I don't know who he is. I've never seen him. I heard he made a statement, but it was just a statement that he made. He's a comedian. What can I tell you? I know nothing about him. I don't know why he's there. You put comedians up. I guess he went on earlier in the show. I don't know who he is. Has there ever been a more Donald Trump delivered answer in the history of Donald Trump delivered answers? I don't think so. story's not going away, and mainly because he won't let it go away. He wants to remind Puerto Ricans and people of Puerto Rican heritage and people from Puerto Rico that he invited someone there, and the campaign message is that your island is a floating island of garbage. Your home is garbage. You are garbage because you've created a garbage homeland. That's the message. And it is reverberating throughout America of all kinds of people, both Puerto Rican and just generally of Latin heritage, but also all kinds of other people are finding this just dramatically offensive and sickening. And they're, one, could be turned off voting. Two, could be animated to vote if they weren't going to vote in the first place. And three, switching their vote from Donald Trump. And we're seeing that in broad fashion. And I'm here for it. I think you are too. What do you think? I invite you to this conversation. You can comment below. You can also leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Follow me on social media if you're there. I'm at Dollemore. I'd love to see you. And stick around for a word from today's sponsor, Beam. It doesn't take much to knock me off my sleep routine, and it's been this way for years. And given everything that's happening right now, it can sure be difficult to turn it off at night. Political upheaval, wars in the East, and we're headed into an entire season of social engagements and possible overindulgence. That's why I'm so excited to talk about Beam's Dream Powder, a science-backed, healthy hot cocoa for sleep. Do you have trouble sleeping too? Dream is formulated to ease your body into rest and support all 4 stages of the sleep cycle to help you fall asleep faster and, more importantly sometimes, stay asleep longer. Get up to 50% off right now when you head to shopbeam.com/Dollemore and enter code Dollemore at checkout. Other sleep aids can cause next-day grogginess, but Dream contains a powerful, all-natural blend of reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, apigenin, and melatonin to help you fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up refreshed. It's a breeze to add to your evening routine, too. Just mix Dream in hot water or milk, froth, and enjoy before you go to bed. And check out the limited edition holiday flavors, white chocolate, peppermint, and gingerbread. I'm into it. Right now, Beam is offering our listeners exclusive early access to their cyber sale. This is their biggest sale of the year, and my listeners can shop it early before anyone else. Get up to 50% off when you visit shopbeam.com/Dollemore and use code Dollemore at checkout. To try Dream for the lowest price of the year, head over to shopbeam, BEAM.com/Dollemore, enter the code Dollemore, and unlock your early access. That's shopbeam, BEAM.com/Dollemore, and use code Dollemore for up to 50% off. Beam is here to help you get that dream.